removed the old carburetor, and here is the new one. Okay, and quite a bit of difference between the old style and this new mikuni carburetor. By the way, I ordered this as a complete carburetor kit. Okay, it comes with the, of course it comes with the carburetor. It comes with a manifold. I kind of like that because it's the anodized aluminum, so it goes along with the brake controllers and mirrors and everything that we've put on this bike. It's a perfect match. Just looks good. Like I said, you've got all your different size jets. You've got your bolts, O-rings. Anyway, we've got to remove these two studs here. We are going to use a little bit of Loctite. Whew, that was tight. So the cable for the stock carburetor has got no BB on the end of it, okay? So it just goes through a little thing, a little screw where you tighten it up and it, pinches in on it. But on these mikuni slide type carburetors, they've got to have that style of BB on there. Okay, I don't know how good y'all can see that. But, so anyway, we got to change it out. see if we can get this hooked up. So what we'll do is later on we'll come back and I want to get it on there and get everything working right first. Okay, but whenever we got this thing done, I will come back at a later date and I will put silicone. Okay, I'll put silicone around that because, and I'll tell you why. Because these things are notorious about leaking water right in there, and it goes right down through the carburetor. Okay, and we'll do that later on. All right, we got the throttle working. So, we've got to do something about this governor. Okay. So I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to remove the governor. We got a couple more things we can do on the carburetor first, but we're going to go ahead and remove the governor. Right now we're getting to get fuel line hooked up, and I think I do want to go ahead and put a fuel filter on it. So I don't know what is in or out. I'm gonna assume that the fuel goes in that way. That way you can see how dirty the filter is, because the dirt would be on the outside of that paper filter. Whereas if the fuel went in on the inside, the dirt would be trapped on the inside of that filter and you wouldn't be able to tell how dirty the filter is. So, I'm going to put it on that way. we do have one small clamp, so we'll go ahead and use it. And for right now, we're just gonna put a zip tie on these just to hold those for there for right now. We'll do something with them later. And we've got to figure out something to do with our vent. Need to put a filter on it. That would work. Okay. So, I don't know what jet we should use. And I don't have a jet gauge, so I don't have any way of gauging it. I'm not sure. My eyes aren't very good, but I think there's writing on it right there. So I'm going to go get in the other room where I've got a magnifying glass and see what size jets these are. Okay, so the largest jet that they gave me with the kit was a 125. That's what we've got in there now. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to put the carburetor back together. And then later, if we need to, we will drill out the jet to get more fuel through the carburetor. Okay, we've got the carburetor on there, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to start on the governor removal. The governor arm is, we're going to go ahead and take the governor arm off of it. Okay, we'll get this thing spun around and we'll start on the other side. Alright, we're going to get the oil out of it. Now, so if you don't know, we still have the break-in oil. So this oil is just going to be gotten rid of because it's going to have, usually when you break in an engine, you know, you're going to have metal in that oil. So I'm not worried about saving that oil. Like I said, this is the break-in oil. We got to get this here torque converter off of there so we can get the side cover off the motor. Alrighty then, folks. So I think we're gonna have to shut down this video for today. It's getting a little bit too long, but when we come back, we're gonna get the governor, get the rest of the governor out of there. Then we're gonna have to tap out these holes and plug them. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna remove the low oil sensor, get it out of there. We'll have to plug that hole as well. And at that point, then we'll be ready to go ahead and put this thing back together and see what it's going to do. So anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We will talk to y'all later. Bye.